Hello friends, welcome to our today's PAR session. In our today's session, we are going to deal with the scenario based question that I asked in my FB page. If you haven't joined my FB page, I will give a link in the description. Please go ahead and join. Coming back, the question that I asked is, we have an input JSON file which on reading and flattening results with the data frame with the ambiguous column. Ambiguous column is nothing but a duplicate column in a data frame. We know, like, if there is a duplicate column in a data frame, then we will not be able to proceed further with some more analysis, and we need to clean up this before moving on to the next stage. So that being said, the output that we are expecting is this ambiguous column has to be renamed, and here we have a name column being duplicated, and in our output data frame we have renamed one column as name underscore 0 and another column remains the same. This is the requirement that we have for the today's demo. Let us get started with our demo. I had opened a Jupyter Lab session and also initiated a Spark session for our demo. Before moving on to our demo, like if we have any ambiguous column in a CSV file, like here in this I have a trans.csv in which I have a customer ID as an ambiguous column. So in this case, if I read it directly through a spark.read.csv, it will, our Spark will automatically finds that this is a duplicate column, and it will update the column name with the index like customer ID 0 and customer ID 1. This is in case of CSV, and if we have a JSON file in which we have a duplicate column and that is not of nested type, then at that time also it will show an error. It will stop the process and it will throw the error stating like we have a duplicate column and we will not proceed further. So here you can observe in the CSV file trans.csv we have a duplicate column, but it has been changed into customer ID 0 and customer ID 1. When we will have an ambiguous column issue is like if we have a JSON file, and in this JSON file we have a nested JSON, and inside this nested JSON we have a name column, as well as the outside of the nested loop we have another name column. In this scenario, while we are flattening a data, there will be a ambiguous column, and also if there is any pandas data frame, and from that pandas data frame if we convert it into a Spark data frame, at that time also this kind of ambiguity may occur. Also if we are reading data from external source such as Spark, SQL, I mean like MS SQL or databases, then at that time there might be a chance of duplicates. So let me read this input JSON file and also print the schema. Here you can observe, like in this print schema we have a name column outside, and inside this delivery of struct type we have another name column that is also of string type. So let me flatten this data to replicate the scenario that we have today. I had shown this data, so you can find like there is a 2 column name with the ambiguity. So you can ask me what will be the problem if there is any ambiguity in a data frame. Let me show you what is the problem. So if I give df1 dot select, and I will select name column, and let me give show. So it immediately throws error, and the error message states that the reference name is ambiguous. So this was the problem when there is a duplicate column. We will not be able to proceed further with any of our analysis, and we need to handle this to proceed further. So for this, to handle it, what we are going to do is we are going to handle this using df.columns. With this df.columns we have many options, like we can take index, we can take a count of a particular column. Let us see how we are going to do it. You can find like in df1.column we have 2 elements of ambiguous, and one thing, like this df column is a list, remember, and the index of this df columns is name takes 0 and product takes 1, address takes 2, mobile takes 3, and again you can say like name takes 4, but Since it is ambiguous column, again name takes 0. So let us solve this problem using this index option and the count option that is available with df.columns. I am creating a list, empty list, and also I am assigning this df.column list into a df.calls. I am iterating through all the elements that is available in df_calls and finding what are all the elements that is being repeated, and the count of those elements is equal to 2. So if it is equal to 2, I am getting the index of that particular column and updating it in the empty list. So let me run this and show you what is available in the list. So here you can see our name column will be of count equal to 2, and the index of that 2 name column will be 0, 0. Let me remove this, let me remove the duplicates using set, and again I am converting it back to list. So with this index, I am again going to iterate it and going to update the df calls list into a new column name. Here our I will be of 0, and in the position 0, I am going to update the column name by appending a _0 to the column name. So let me run this and show you. So by this way you can observe, like, my previous column name was name, product, age, mobile and name, and the new column name list has name _0, and here we don't find any ambiguity in column names. So this schema we are going to use instead of that schema, and we are going to change the schema using 2df method. Here df1 is a data frame, and we are going to change the schema into the new schema that we have created without any ambiguity. Let me run this, and I will print the schema. So here you can find our name column has been changed to name _0, and we have another column named which is still retained with the same name. Let me run show, and again let me give df1 dot select, and this time I will give name. So by this way we will be able to overcome this ambiguity issue if there is duplicate columns in a data frame. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please try this on your own machine and let me know if you face any issues while executing this. I will give these steps of execution in my website www.learntospark.com. You can go ahead and use it. And if you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up signal to this video. Thanks for watching, guys.